It's your creative friends. I'm Minifig.
I'm Stud, and we got the complete set of Series 10 minifigures. Yes, we're going to give you our thoughts about which our favorite minifigures are after we zoom in. But we know you guys want to see them, so we'll just get right to it.
Let's zoom in.
Alright guys, well it's time to get set, and well, here is the one pager that we get inside the packs. And this is the back where we see Mr. Gold. And it says super rare. If you guys find Mr. Gold, definitely send a picture. Send an email to yourcreativefriends@gmail.com. And maybe we'll do a video showing the ones that you found out there in the wild. And then the pack. And then here's what the pack looks like. You know, the Series 9 were silver. These obviously are gold. And this is the back. And then here's just some of the writing on it. And now what we're gonna do is go in order. So we'll go, you know, we'll start with Librarian, Medusa, and just continue all the way through until we get a nice good look at each of the Series 10 minifigures. So we'll just get them in order and get them on the pedestal right now. Here is number 1, and this is our Librarian. And the Librarian does come with a book, and the book says, the title, Oranges and Peaches. She also comes with a mug that says, shh, be quiet. And we'll just turn her around for you. So she only does have a single-sided face with glasses, of course, because that would be a stereotypical librarian. And kind of has like a sweater vest thing happening. So if you are searching for this, you want the Librarian, the book in the pack is the dead giveaway. So there's no other piece like this. So if you want to find her and you're thumbing through the packs, the book. Because if you're looking for the mug, the grandpa also has a mug. So that will confuse you. Alright, number 2 is Medusa. Possibly one of the coolest collectible minifigures in the history of collectible minifigures. And I'll just give you a nice turnaround here so you can get a good look at what this minifigure or mini monster looks like. So here is, I'll just turn it this way so you can see that hair. Crazy hair mold. And now you can see the face, so we have, looks like some fangs coming out and some orange eyes. I'm just going to turn the head around, and well, maybe this is Medusa's nicer look because the eyes aren't red, fangs are still out. No back torso printing. Do kind of want to show you the tail. So this is going to be the bulkiest minifigure pack. So if you are searching, well, we know you're searching. And I know a lot of you are going to be looking for Medusa. There were only 2 in our box, so I think it's going to be one of the more difficult to find. And it's really easy to identify. So it's a nice bulky pack because, you know, the tail of Medusa is kind of bulky. So that is Medusa. And next up is our Roman commander. Very detailed. I like this. Is the only minifigure in this series where we do get a cape. And he has his weapon, and this piece on top is kind of what you want to feel for. If you feel this round curved piece, you'll know you have the commander. Take his headgear off for you. And I don't think there's any back printing. No back printing on him. But we do get lots of detailed torso printing and leg printing. And I didn't even notice this before, but there's side leg printing on the feet. So there you go. I know this is going to be a popular minifigure also. Next is going to be our Warrior Woman. So this is number 4. And there goes her shield. Let's give you a better look at her shield here. Nice printing on that. And there is her weapon with a gold tip. This is all one piece. So if you feel for a long post, chances are you've got the Warrior Woman, but do not confuse this post with the gun that we get in the Revolution for the Revolutionary Soldier, right? So if it's straight across, all the way straight across, you know you've got the Warrior Woman. And you can see all of her torso and leg printing. Also side leg printing on her as well. And the single-sided face. Our next minifigure is the Tomahawk Warrior. So we do get 2 warriors, a Warrior Woman and a Tomahawk Warrior. So that's interesting. This is the same Tomahawk that we got for Tonto in the Lone Ranger sets. And he has arm printing on both arms. So we like that. We like the unique arm printing. Great warrior paint on the face. And the headgear, which is like a mohawk. Now we've seen the mohawk headgear before, but I like that we've used it here to create a warrior instead of like a punk rocker or something like that. So this headpiece is a giveaway in the pack along with the tomahawk. You feel like a short post, chances are you've gotten the Tomahawk Warrior. Next up is the Skydiver. I like the color combination of the Skydiver, very bright. And then he gets the pack. So I don't know if you remember when we got the robot in, gosh, which series? Series 8 maybe? Where he had the wind up on the back. Well, that is kind of the giveaway in the pack for looking for this, because you'll find this neck piece kind of fits on just like that. So if you feel something that's a right angle, then you have found your Skydiver. I like his face because it's like he's in the middle of falling to earth, jumping out of the plane. That's kind of what your face looks like. Lots of detail there on the torso and legs. Great fig. All right. Next up, we have Bee Girl, and she has her pot of honey. I should say Bumblebee Girl. And you can see the black and yellow striped torso and legs. We got wings on the back, and the wings would be what you want to feel for in the pack. And I'll just get her headgear off for you. Here's a closer look at the headgear with the antennas. You could feel for those as well, I suppose, but the wings are the easiest to identify. And next up, number 8 is Grandpa. And let me just fix his headgear. So he's got the comb over happening. And he does have some wrinkles on his face too, on his forehead. He also has a newspaper that says Old Times. Old Times for the old timer. And he comes with his mug. He does get black or back torso printing. And the giveaway for the old man would be this square newspaper tile piece, which is not to be confused with the Librarian's book, because that is a little bit larger. Alright, number 9 is our Paintball Player. And he is all marked up with paint on the back. He's got some orange splatter marks on the front. He's got green splatter marks. Here is his weapon. And we'll get his helmet off, and you can see he is ready for some action at the paintball scrimmage. And the indicator for him, if you can feel this gun, it's flat, it's bumpy, and then you'll know that you've got the paintball player. Okay, let's see. What are we up to? Number 10 is our Sea Captain. A very nice minifigure. I like this when we get 2 accessories. You get 2 accessories in other sets, but oftentimes when you get something elaborate like this seagull, that would be the only accessory, but here they also threw in the binoculars. But seagull's kind of nice. Orange beak printing. That's a pretty accurate seagull there. And also get the binocs. Very common. But you could feel for the binoculars, you could also feel for the seagull. Hats are kind of tricky to feel for because, you know, there's a lot of minifigures with hats. But he is very Sea Captain-ish, right? He's got the beard. He's got arm printing, like on those jackets that sea captains wear. And this is our Sea Captain. Moving along at a very nice pace. Next up would be number 11, the Sad Clown. There he is. You see the teardrop on his face. Black and white printing only. Does have the ruffle that goes around the neck. And the printing on the hat does match the printing on the torso. And there's our Sad Clown. One of my favorites of this set. It speaks to me. Sad Clown speaks to me. Alright, here is the Revolutionary Soldier. And, oh, by the way, on the Sad Clown, a hat. Feel that pointy hat? You know you got the Sad Clown. Okay, Revolutionary Soldier. I think we mentioned before, way to find it is you want to feel for the gun, the rifle, and see he has the bow, the blue bow in the back, also has some back torso printing with the white pants. And next up, we got our final 4. We have the Decorator. He is decorating somewhere with blue paint. He's gotten some on the back of his overalls, and he also has some on the front. We have some splatter on the pants, on the torso. Here is the paint roller, and he even has some blue paint on his cheek. And what you want to feel for here is the paint bucket. Now, paint bucket might get you excited because I'm guessing that the hat of Mr. Gold feels similar to the paint bucket, but you just would feel the rim on the hat, which you're not going to feel on the paint bucket. So there is our painter. Next up is our Trendsetter. Oh yeah, we have a trendy one here. And she has, well, the dog that you can carry around wherever you go. I think it can fit on her hand, yeah. So she has the dog, she has the smartphone, she has the shades, she's wearing pink, there's hearts, necklaces, little tassels hanging from her pockets. Very trendy. No back printing. So just do want to get you a little closer on the dog. and the smartphone. Let's check out the smartphone. Let's see what apps she has going on. Well, there's a BFF app. 60% battery life. Yes, hearts, a lock, and then it looks like some text messaging. So there we go. You are all set, Trendsetter. And let's see. We have the baseball fielder. Is our 15th minifigure. And he is wearing a Stackers jersey. So he plays for the Stackers. You can see his cap has an S. That is a gray baseball cap. Gray torso and legs. Blue arms. And the glove is what you're going to feel that's a little bit different in this pack. So the glove, kind of like the boxing gloves that we've gotten in other collectible minifigure series, that they are actually replacements for hands. So we have the glove piece. And then our last one, number 16, is the motorcycle mechanic with flaming arms. Flaming arm tattoo. He's got a wrench, because you do need a wrench if you want to be a good motorcycle mechanic. He's got chains and a vest and a little do-rag, bandana on the head, shades, mustache. And that does it for our Series 10 minifigures. Alright, stick around. We're going to give you some final thoughts. Alright guys, just saw all the details of all these minifigures, but now we're going to talk about just our thoughts about the series in general. You know, which was your favorite minifig?
I really like the old man.
Old man. Good choice.
And
good choice.
Medusa.
Yes. Why do you like Medusa?
Well, the hairpiece is really rubbery.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not super rubbery, but still rubbery. And it has a two-sided face.
That's right. A collectible minifigure with a double-sided face.
And the towel is actually more rubbery.
That is a very unique piece.
Yes, I don't think we've got any of these in any of the series that we have been collecting so far.
For me, I mean, you know I like the Bee Girl.
Yes, I do.
I like the Bee Girl because, well, it just reminds me of that song No Rain from Blind Melon. And the Bee Girl that was dancing in the puddles and stuff like that. So, dig the Bee Girl. But, I'm also liking now the Sea Captain. Because, well, he has his goal, his seagull. He's got the nice captain cap on. And the binoculars. And the other one I like, you know, is the clown.
Yeah.
Because it's simple.
I think it's like a little mime. Because
and I think you're right. I think it is like a mime slash clown. It doesn't look like he talks.
Right.
His mouth is closed.
Right. Because pretty much on all the other ones, the Paintball Player obviously will talk if he was real. George Washington talked but had no teeth.
Well, Revolutionary Soldier. It's not George Washington. But it does look like George Washington.
I think they made it to make...
You could make a George Washington mock.
Yeah.
And then you would use this hairpiece.
Yeah.
Yes, well, it's a pretty cool hairpiece for all different kinds of mocks. So overall, of Series 10 minifigures, we think that you will be happy with these.
Yes.
There is a lot of anticipation on these coming out. Clearly, everybody wants to get the Mr. Gold. But I think even if you don't get the Mr. Gold, you're gonna be happy with a lot of these choices. There's a lot of detail, a lot of good printing. Even the baseball player, like if you wanted to do a baseball field mock, you know, you can get a whole bunch of these.
Yeah, just literally, you can buy a little box and rip all those little packs open. You'll get like 2 sets of these.
Yeah, now, and I think the baseball player is pretty common, and from what we found, the Skydiver, also very common. I think there's going to be a lot of these. You're going to find a lot of those.
The other ones are a little tricky to time, but you can still like
use those thumbs. I see you guys at Toys R Us going like this to all the packs.
like
Which one is it? Which one is it? Which one is it? Where's Mr. Collins? Feeling the packs. Feeling the packs.
and then your thumbs get so tired like.
Alright guys, well let us know which one is your favorite. And we'll be checking out the comments. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. We'll see you next time.
On your creative friends and stay creative.
Peace!